Last words are for fools who haven't said enough. Workers of the world unite, you have nothing to lose but your chains. Capitalism, teach a man to fish, but the fish he catches aren't his. They belong to the person paying him to fish, and if he's lucky, he might get paid enough to buy a few fish for himself. History repeats itself, first as tragedy, second as farce. Social progress can be measured by the social position of the female sex. The only antidote to mental suffering is physical pain. Democracy is the road to socialism. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. From each according to his abilities, to each according to his needs. If anything is certain, it is that I myself am not a Marxist. Necessity is blind, until it becomes conscious. Freedom is the consciousness of necessity. The theory of communism may be summed up in one sentence: abolish all private property. The meaning of peace is the absence of opposition to socialism. The rich will do anything for the poor but get off their backs. Revolutions are the locomotives of history. Religion is the impotence of the human mind to deal with occurrences it cannot understand. Nothing can have value without being an object of utility. Art is always and everywhere the secret confession, and at the same time the immortal movement of its time. The writer must earn money in order to be able to live and to write, but he must by no means live and write for the purpose of making money. Capital is reckless of the health or length of life of the laborer, unless under compulsion from society. Men's ideas are the most direct emanations of their material state. Medicine heals doubts, as well as diseases. Greek philosophy seems to have met with something with which a good tragedy is not supposed to meet, namely, a dull ending. The country that is more developed industrially only shows, to the less developed, the image of its own future. Without doubt, machinery has greatly increased the number of well-to-do idlers. The last capitalist we hang shall be the one who sold us the rope. Reason has always existed, but not always in a reasonable form. I am nothing, but I must be everything. To be radical is to grasp things by the root. It is not the consciousness of men that determines their being, but, on the contrary, their social being that determines their consciousness. Education is free. Freedom of education shall be enjoyed under the condition fixed by law and under the supreme control of the state. Labor in the white skin can never free itself, as long as labor in the black skin is branded.